Hey there. Quite a while back, someone sent me an important question. A question which at the time I misunderstood. The person was asking about my morning routine. They wanted me to describe it to them. And at the time, I thought they were asking about the details of my practice, about the preparation I did for my meditation, what I was working on, that kind of thing. But in fact, I now realise they were after an overview of my routine in the morning, how I got up, what I did, how I fitted everything in. Now, when I answer this question here, with my new understanding, I believe that you will see why I misunderstood. You see, my day starts at 7 o'clock every morning, no matter what. My alarm goes off, my alarm is down the stairs, so I can get out of bed and go and turn it off. Once that's happened, I'm up. And this 7 o'clock start is something I've kept since my teenage years, and I get up at this time no matter what, whether it's a weekend, a birthday, Christmas, every single day, 7 o'clock start. Even if there's some reason to do with international travel disturbance, that means I didn't sleep the night before. No, 7 o'clock start. This is how it works. But once I've turned the alarm off, my day's started. And this is an important thing because if you compare my morning routine to most people's, it's maybe the routine of no routine, in sense there's nothing else. Some people, they stay in bed and they turn the alarm off and repeat, or some people, they have other things, they sit and read a newspaper or watch things on TV. None of that happens. This activity seems to be needed to sort of change gears for some people. For me, this is distraction that gets in the way, and it's not part of anything I do. Indeed, I've noticed the same is true for other circumstances where you're changing from one activity to another. I don't need or take part in any of this displacement activity or this reorientating activity. So if you were at my house and you said, let's go for a walk, I could say yes and walk to the door, put my shoes on and go. I have a bag where I've always got my keys and wallet and everything would ever be needed. So unless I know something needs to be locked or checked, unless I know there's something I need to get, I can just head out. And the same is true in the evening. Bedtime comes along, I can see it's coming, so half an hour before it's time to sleep, I'll start the routine of going upstairs, cleaning my teeth, that kind of thing, getting ready for bed. So let's continue the day so I can show you what's included, but do remain aware of what isn't included. So from that moment onwards, I'm heading directly to the bathroom. My training clothes, incidentally, they're next to that alarm, so these are there ready to be used. I'll go into the bathroom and I'll body brush. This is really good, wakes you up, good awareness for the skin, good circulation, get that energy going. Then I'll clean my teeth, and then I'll drink a pint of water. I've got a pint glass next to the sink there in that bathroom, and I'll go into the shower. In that shower, it's a warm shower, and I'll work through everything systematically, just washing. Once again, there's no just being there. That happens. Everyone else showers longer than I do in the morning. No, it's the routine. And then it's time for the cold shower. And I'll turn that cold shower down gently to begin with, but then once I get it all the way, that's when it's very meditative, letting go of anything that I'm working on, letting go of all negativity, making sure every part of the body gets covered in that lovely cold water to condition the body with that, to bring sort of health. Shower off, and then out of that shower, the drying here, this is part of warming back up, because we're going to be doing things, we're wanting to stretch, that kind of thing, so you can warm yourself back up a bit with this. I'll then, this is a practice with anointment, as it were, or moisturising olive oil all over the skin, sometimes certain essential oils depending on what the goal is at the time. This is a part of the routine, very good for the skin, anti-inflammatory, massage everything, particularly if you've been training. Then we've finished this, you've got your training clothes on, head downstairs, go out the door and go to meditate out in nature. There's a particular spot, it's really wonderful, next to a beehive with a tree here, and you've got mice that live just behind. You've got the falcons that play overhead. Wonderful place to meditate away from all the thoughts and associations of everyday life. Meditation time. And obviously, this is a progressive art. So what I'm working on in that hour is going to be different depending on my which year of my life you're focusing on. Now, one thing that isn't a variation is that I will warm up for that meditation. I'll be stretching. I'd like to do enough to make sure that I can sit in a good posture. I like to extend my flexibility. I like to do inversions, a headstand of some type. And so I will sit there. It's time to practice. I find being in nature is where I make most progress. This is superb, and I'd rather just ignore any of the hardships of being out there in nature and make the progress that I need than I would then be inside or vary things too much. So after my practice, I'll stretch again, because the knees need to sort of adjust to, again, the body needs that. And it's the same routine. Then I'll go inside and I'll sit exactly where I am here. This is time for answering students' messages. My practice is over. I've been working on my next step. It's time to help my students with their next step. Then, after this is completed, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to put my training clothes back where the alarm is, go all the way up, and I'm going to get into my clothes for the day. It's work time. I'll wander downstairs and I will make a green tea. I'll go through, and it's time to start work. Now, you've probably noticed there's no breakfast in this routine. I only have 2 meals a day. I practice intermittent fasting. This works really well to keep the right body composition. I always lift weights after my first meal has fully processed, so I've got the right level of protein and energy. So this timing is all good for me. So that concludes my morning routine. I hope it is of value, both in terms of what's there and what isn't, so that it can be an inspiration or a aspiration for those who are on the path of self-perfection. My name's Martin Faulks, and may this video be of use to you. Until next time, let's make every word, thought, and action count.